Hi kids, great to see you and thanks for watching. I want to tell you about something that happened a long time ago, but I remember it as though it was just yesterday. I had one of those big clinics that we had in the old days with 35, 40 patients, seeing them every 5 to 7 minutes, and I was doing my best to keep up. And then I looked at the next patient and my heart sank. A lovely guy, but oh bloody, the pathology that he had. He'd had a coronary artery bypass graft, you know, the triple bypass thing. He had hypertension, high blood pressure. He had high cholesterol. He had diabetes. He was overweight and he had severe osteoarthritis, and I had 5 minutes to deal with him. I thought, where do I start? And he came in with a big smile on his face as usual. He said, "Before we start, Doc, I've got a quick one for you." And this is the joke that he told me. I'll tell it just as he told it. He said, a man goes to the doctor's with a cheese omelette on his head, with a piece of banana sticking out of one ear, a piece of mango sticking out of the other ear, a piece of carrot sticking up his nose, and some mushy peas up the other nostril. He said to the doctor, "Whatever's wrong with me, doctor?" And the doctor said, "You haven't been eating properly." Okay. Now, it wasn't always like that, and the way when I started in general practice in 1972, patients used to bring me runner beans and new laid eggs and even homemade wine sometimes. But then they wised up that the thing that really gave me the most pleasure was jokes. I've been very fond of humour and laughing all my life. Even from when I was a medical student, I kept a joke book. I've had to rewrite it several times, and the jokes are all classified in the back. Females, farmers, fishing, farting, and you just turn to the appropriate page, and each line is a joke, and it jogs my memory, and hopefully I can remember the joke. So you can imagine that this was a very, very good setting in which to explore with my patients the benefits of different laughs, and indeed the specific laughs that might help with different situations. Today I'm going to teach you it's sometimes been called the Father Christmas chortle. It's got different names in different languages. For instance, in Germany it's the Darmstellungenlachen, which is for the bowels. It's good for quietening the bowels. But this is the laugh anyway I'm going to show you, and it's called the Father Christmas chortle, and it's this one. And this is brilliant for relieving stress, for calming you down when you're in a panic. And I used to use this when I was a medical student, because I wasn't a very good medical student, to tell you the truth. And several times I walked into an examination and I looked at the page and I thought, I don't understand the questions. I think I've come on the wrong day. I can't be sitting this exam. What did I do? To calm down and restore my sang-froid, I put my hands on my hips. That's the way to give you more confidence. And did the Father Christmas talk. And it calmed me down. Although I'm told that it scared the crap out of the rest of the people sitting the exam, but it helped me through this ordeal. So, we've developed this laugh over the years. Can you imagine how useful it might be during this crisis? For instance, I'm told that domestic abuse, domestic violence is worsening. And I want to do my bit to help curtail this. So ladies, here's a pearl. Next time you feel like killing your husband, don't go hunting around the house for a suitable weapon. Just sit down in a quiet place. You can go in the pantry, the toilet, put your hands on your tummy. That's the best place for this to get the maximum tranquility. And you go, just for a couple of minutes. Now, he still won't look like Paul Newman, but it might keep you out of prison. Now, there's one other problem we've got, and this is called social distancing. Because we're all trying to keep this 6 feet away, and I bet every one of you, when you're out walking, People get a bit close to 6 foot and we want to give them a bit of a wide berth, don't we? Here's what to do. Better to breathe out so that you don't breathe in their germs. And it's that 27 seconds or so when you're just walking past them. That is precisely when you do the Father Christmas chortle. So you're walking up to somebody, can you see? You just go, ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. And I can assure you, they will give you a very, very, very wide berth. I'm going to be coming back and giving you loads of tips, going from my joke book and all the other things, ways of laughing together, and that's how we British get through a crisis like this, and we're going to come through it, guaranteed.